Hey guys, it's Perry. Today I'm doing free VOD review coachings. Today I'm reviewing a video game in Gold 1. I'm going to make this very interactive with you guys in the Twitch chat, and I'm going to make this very interactive in general. We're going to explain concepts and just do a VOD review. First time doing something like this where I get to see chat in general and talk to them. Zoom meeting coaching. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn, okay? First thing I notice, this guy doesn't have the setting on. He needs to turn the setting on, guys. Do you guys know what setting I'm talking about? There's a setting in League of Legends that's absolutely giga broken in the interface. L settings. Enable all minimap timers. He needs to do this. Enable all minimap timers. Yeah, chat, you guys know. Come on now, you guys know. Okay, looks like we're going for the early ward. I like this. I think early wards are really broken. And then you can't really get punished too hard. Whoa, he's going for an invade. Okay, he's going for an invade against the Malphite. Okay, I would never ward like this. I would never ward like this if I'm invading. I would never ward like this. Because I want the ward here so I can see what the Malphite is doing. If I don't ward here, I don't know if when Malphite comes into the top side. Okay, because what's gonna happen here, guys, and I'm gonna predict this, is Malphite's gonna full clear upward, and then at some point he's gonna go here, see his raptors are gone, and then he's going to decide to invade here or invade here. And as the Viego, I don't know where he's going anymore because we used this word right there. That's awful. That's awful. I'm gonna show you guys the map. You can see this. Right? So because the enemy Malphite, it wants to respond to camps, after he shows here, he's gonna invade this way, or he's gonna go over here. And we don't know which one he's going to do. So what I need my Kiana to do here is maybe drop a ward defensively right here, so I can see if Malphite invades my bot side. Let's see what happens. Okay, Viego's just full clearing the top camps, just clearing nice and easy. Okay. So we're level 2 because Raptors, red, and then blue buff only give you like level 2. If you do Raptors, buff, and then Gromp, you get level 3. If you invade, you should full clear the side. So it's not just full clear the side, you just need to grab a piece of vision right here. You just need a ward. While you're leaving, you just need to ward that. Okay, let's see what the Malphite did here, because the Malphite probably invaded this and invaded the Gromp. But if he didn't, he sucks. Okay, so Malphite might suck. Not doing a WAA reset. So he did it there. But I think he might be messing up here and there. Okay, so Malphite's AFK or what? Okay, so the Malphite sucks. Okay, so right here, chat. While we don't know where Malphite is, what we need to be doing is spam pinging the map because someone might die here. And if we look for this play, we need to know that Malphite can be here. There's Malphite. Okay. Get this guy's flash for free. Dude, that Malphite is a turbo inter. Push the wave in, steal some gold. He should like unintentionally steal someone. He missed the cannon too. Oh my gosh. Get the cannon. Searing Darkness gotta get the cannon there. Needs to learn the Yasuo mechanics. His Yasuo does look a little rusty. Listen, if you're playing Viego and you can't play other champions, it's going to look a little rusty. So here's the thing. A lot of people stay on the map here. I think if he doesn't want to reinvade his Raptors, he can. But honestly speaking, he could have maybe replayed his Raptors. If he doesn't want to invade the enemy Raptors, he doesn't want to try to play for this over here. He doesn't want to like run out of base and do this. If he's staying on the map and clearing these camps, that means he's not playing for Raptors. What he should play instead is for this dragon that's coming up in 30 seconds. So what we should see is a recall, deploy straight out of base, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Dragon. If I see anything else, I'm going to be very, very, very concerned. Let's see what happens here. Because if this guy doesn't go play for this Drake, he's absolutely going to be inting. Here's the thing, we have 300 spare gold. There's a way to spend your gold more optimally. I don't know what the exact purchase is, but there's a way to spend your gold more optimally. Whenever you're playing Viego and you're buying Kraken, you want to be as optimal as you can. Whoa. Whoa, 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 what's going on? What's going on? The top crab is not up. There's a mid gank. What's happening? Chat. Chat. What's going on? Tell me no priority, so it could be risky. I mean, we just wasted 30 seconds. So the top and mid no priority. Our mid laner is pretty strong. We could have played for the Raptors. The thing is, we're strong. We would be up a level on the Malphite, but we just saw our jungler here waste 20 seconds. Not good for the game. You should never kill time like that. Farm your camps first, then make plays. Don't be like Searing Darkness, guys. Farm your camps first, then make plays. Always. Unless the play is guaranteed. If the play is guaranteed, then you can go and look for plays. Is that going to be in my Discord? You can have it. It will be in my Discord soon. There will be a place for champions in there soon. Okay. So we finally did the clear, right? Gromp, Wolves, Raptors into the Dragon side for this crab. Finally. Let's see what's happening here. We have no bot priority. If their bot lane comes, if their bot lane comes, we're in a bit of a pickle here. We're going to die. And we're dead. Wow, who would have guessed the enemy bot lane that has priority is going to kill us on the crab here? You can even see, look at how the Tristan is moving and the Fiddlesticks. Look at them. They're walking. They're walking. They're walking. And we just lost our ultimates. So our conditions are way worse. But at least we won the crab. So we have the mental edge because we won the crab. But not worth it. We were not paying attention in the map state here. Bottom mid with no priority and there's no jungle tracking here. So it's a lot of autopiloting is what I'm seeing. A lot of just playing the game to play the game. Good exhaust from the Xerath. Okay, now that he has no dragon to play for, he should just go top lane and go invade his top camps. Okay? This is not worth. Okay? So, if he wants to invade, chat, he wants to invade the enemy red buff, he needs to path like this. Because this is way faster than this. Like, there's one that gets here quicker. And I mean, pathing is so important because you save seconds. You save so many seconds. So someone's asking, what could you have done there instead? All you need to do is just be on the crab earlier. How could he have been on the crab earlier if he didn't waste his time doing this earlier? You remember earlier he like walked to mid lane and just danced around. He could be there way quicker if he didn't do all this. Crab for dragon, definitely not worth it. And he died, right? And he died. Not worth it at all. Okay, mid lane is a little bit up. I mean, we're behind him, so we can try to fight here. Now, this is a little bit scary because they have a Malphite Yasuo ult combo, and their Gwen has full control, and he's pulling the buff. He's doing the buff outside of the bush. Okay, there we go. We finally pulled him in the bush. Good for him. Great. If you click the final destination, is your pathing always optimal? It's not. You need to path. You need to path a little bit. You need to be precise with your clicks. Does it account for home guard buff dying when you enter jungle? Yeah. I mean, there's no home guard buff when you die anymore. I think the home guard just lasts anyway, dying or not. Because they changed that. Oh, it's Searing Darkness. Oh, welcome. It's you. Perfect. Okay. The Grubs is good. Kiana killed herself. It's fine. Good run from Xerath. Yeah, it was a good run from Xerath. We're pretty happy, but we might have lost some bot camps, which is fine. We need to be using our E while we're clearing camps. Our E has just been up forever. We're pulling camps with our W. We haven't used our E still to this day. We're gonna save our E for next game. I think next game is a good time to use our E as well, because that way we'll get more, like, that way it'll stack up. Our E is a stacking ability. I don't know what's happening. We're not Eing anything. Okay, and then we're walking towards top lane. Okay, so again, what are we doing? We're using our time and our tempo to try to fish for a play, and it might work, maybe, but we could just be clearing these camps and guaranteeing gold for ourselves. Like, for all we know, Yasuo warded here, and then we're just wasting our time, which is very likely. We're probably just wasting our time here. And as you can see, we could have been spending all this time to clear our camps, and yet somehow we just lost another 20 seconds. So this game so far, we've probably lost a minute's worth of time just running around the map, not clearing our camps. Like, oh my gosh, can we make up our minds? Like, here's the thing. The best part about this is a minute ago here, if we just farmed our Raptors, Red, Krugs, we would be able to get our Kraken Slayer, which, by the way, I think we have our Kraken Slayer right now, so we have our item. Don't forget that. But we would be able to recall, come back on the map, sit in a lane for 30 seconds without feeling bad. But right now you could tell he feels bad. Do I farm? Do I stay? I don't know which one I want to play for. And that's because we didn't clear earlier. So we see this like, I don't know if I want to stay. I don't know if I can. Like, and we've just invested 40 seconds into doing this. That was 40 seconds of our time, almost actually a minute of our time by now, and we got Yasuo Flash. So we just lost a minute's worth of time to get someone's Flash. I'm gonna Viego E second next game. You can't even be sure to get Viego next game. You can't be sure you rank up your E next game. It's all coin flip. I mean, it's the joke, guys. We haven't seen our student use E in the entirety of the game while farming. E the left wall right here, and you'll kill your camps faster. There's no reason not to. Okay, kind of gets a solo kill. And here we're again getting kind of, I mean, we want to catch the wave, I guess. Get the gold at least. If you're going to be here, you better get the gold. We're teleporting in on the Ornn, and we're not really aware. Okay, TP comes in. Ornn is going for the Malphite. You get the, oh, whoa. Okay, get the resets, good. Have the stats, good. Nice, we get the kills too, which is beautiful. But as you can see, this fight was really hard. Don't tell me we're going to over-tempo here. Don't tell me we're going to stay for the wave and stay for the plates. We need to recall. Oh, no. Recall. 2,000 gold. 2,500 gold. Recall. When are we recalling? Chat, guess. When are we recalling? When's the recall coming in? You can't even be sure your E key works next game? Who knows? When are we recalling? Chat! We're invading and not recalling, and we're dead again? Saved by the Xerath. Saved by the Xerath. And now, we lose the dragon. We recall when we die. We recall when he's dead. Okay, so our student doesn't like recalling. Our student doesn't like recalling at all, hates it. Our student doesn't like clearing his camps, hates it, loves to waste his time. And then our student also doesn't like playing around objectives. He needs to play around this dragon. Why aren't we playing around dragon? Look at how badly he hates his camps. Searing, go get your freaking Gromp. Oh my gosh. Leave your Ornn alone. You have a dragon in the bot side. Leave your Ornn alone. I don't care about my Ornn. So we've lost another 40 seconds here. So let's total it. So earlier in the game we had 20. Now we had a minute. Let's do it by seconds. 60 seconds, 20 seconds, and now it's 40 seconds there. We've lost 2 minutes this game due to indecision. Okay, are we ever gonna win the 2v2 here? Waste of our time as well. So I'd consider this a waste of my time too, because I could be clearing my camps, and I could be doing the dragon, and I could be diving bot lane. So this is another 25 seconds of wasted time. So we have 2 minutes and 25 seconds of searching for plays that aren't generating anything for us. And the reason why the student seems to keep making plays is because he's not sure how to play around objectives or play around his winning laners. He has one winning laner, which is Kiana, and he needs to work around the Kiana. His bot lane's also doing okay. He needs to work around those 2 lanes. But I keep seeing him waste so much time. But he also needs to prioritize himself. What's good for his game is if he farms his camps first. Don't go to this fight, just farm. Don't. What are you doing? How was Malphite out leveling you, man? You guys see this? The Malphite's out leveling him. Okay, and by now, hold on, I need to pull up another tab. And by now, we want to play for the objective, which is okay, understandable. Or at least we're trying to play for the objective at some point in this game. I wonder if he's worried about his teammates complaining. Could be. Maybe that is a reason. Not a good one, but it's possible. I mean, objectively though, laners do not know anything. Laners are extremely silly. Wait, did you guys see that Malphite W with Viego passive? That was fucking OP. There are some champions in the game like that, where if you get a Viego, like let's say you get Viego resets, and you have Alistar E, like pretty much every auto will proc your passive, because your E still works, even though you transform out of Alistar. There are some champions in the game that are like really cool like that. Alistar's one of them. Okay, we have our item again, and we're still looking for more fights. Okay. So we're looking for a fight here. Look at how late it takes our student to see that he has his item. And then see if this is a common problem throughout the rest of the game. That's what I'm going to really focus on. Right here, our Kiana's in base, and we're walking up a little too far forward. It's okay. We end up getting a nice little pick. But he needs to be a little slower with starting fights. Okay, a little too deep and not playing for the objective. So, again, no discipline around objectives, no discipline around staying alive, no discipline around the camps. Okay. That's the Tristana bug right there. If you play Viego and you immediately possess, and then you immediately W Tristana, your W will bug, and then you will do like a failed jump. It's a really stupid bug in Viego. They should probably fix that. You know, I might talk to Riot about that one actually. Okay, again, fighting on 1300 gold and fighting with our weakest link. The weakest link being our Ornn. So we keep fighting with the weakest teammate against the strongest enemy, which is the Gwen, and then we're fighting with the weakest person on our team, the Ornn. What is the bug? So the bug, I'll show it again. The bug when you're playing Viego and you pick up Tristana, if you immediately jump, look at where his cursor is. Look at where his cursor is. It'll do like a failed jump. Did I show Dusk and Dawn Volibear? It feels nice. Yeah, I think Volibear is back to being good. It does like a little stupid failed jump. And then also, when you're playing Viego and you possess Kled, there's a really stupid bug with it. 2 teammates dead. Kind of just brute forcing this. Missed the smite. Yeah, this game kind of just went into like brute force after brute force after brute force. Fighting, 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 fighting. Yeah, just more fighting. Flash in to fight. So we're not very disciplined with our fights either. Okay, finally trying to play for our item. Should recall for it. Okay, let's look at this here. So we find the pick. Okay. Yeah, we have no respect. We just go in. We just fucking send it, bro. This is just like the send it mentality. Like, I'm just gonna go in. I'm all inning. Always. I'm not waiting for my teammates. I'm not waiting for my Ornn teleport. I'm not waiting for my Kiana to recall and come back. I'm just going in. Giga Chat. I don't know if it's Giga Chat or if it's just inting. Electro does this too? It's a Viego thing, for sure. Viego players aren't the smartest sometimes. Like here, again, this one's okay. All in, get the kill, okay. W, all in again. Not a very great Gwen player. Not really targeting the right person either. Okay, nice kills. Get the Baron. Well, like instead of trying to run and reposition, just fucking fight him. Like we need this guy to have some respect. Ult away, try to survive, try to live. It's like, nah, if you fucking fight me, we're fucking fighting. It's like it's like that guy like in those animes where it's like, oh, you want to pick a fight with me? And then you pick a fight with them and they're just so fucking weak. It's like, bro, the way you get strong is you put your head down, you keep quiet, you don't force things, you don't be abrupt, you be respectful. Like this guy just wants to fight everything. It's okay, Searing. This is what we're here for. We're here to help you, not take fights 24/7. Because honestly, overall, you're playing an okay game. Your Viego mechanics are like okay, but you need to have some discipline with the fights you're taking, and some discipline with spending your gold and farming camps. If you become more disciplined, I think your gameplay will look a lot better. Here, this is just like a Yasuo gap thing, where again, actually, if you just stand behind your win wall here and be disciplined again, you don't die here. Pick up the Yasuo shield bow, or not shield bow, the passive Yasuo passive W, and then wait. You'll never die here. But every time it's like I must go forward, I must fight, I must fight. Some discipline is needed, man. Nice. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Wow. Okay, this one is just like 5 item Gwen. Good luck, have fun. You guys should have just played for Baron here. Instead of playing for the turret, just play for the Baron. If you lost to this map fight, he's gonna try. I have no idea. Is Slickchip better than Kraken or LDR as the Ornn item? Oh no, no, no. It should probably be this game, LDR or Kraken. Oh my god, it was such a good W hold. This was such a good W hold, and then he just like doesn't reposition his cursor. So it was almost so good. It was almost so beautiful. Wait, wow. Wait, do you guys see that? The one time we walk away from the enemies, we walked away here. We survived and we killed him. The one time we walked away instead of walking in. And every other fight, he's walking in. In this fight, he's walking out. And he wins without dying. Alright, Thanos is alive. Can't really chunk him out fight. Thanos is one-shotting Smolder. And then the game is just like over here. GG. Yeah, wow. One game just like this. So this one, not much we can control at this point, but all the mistakes prior, we can adjust things. At this point in the game, once you see a Smolder like dying like this, all we could do is just try to stay alive so we can get the wave. But honestly, they have top wave. The game is a little bit too hard. You probably just lose the game anyway. It's every mistake before this that makes this game lost. It's because all the things leading up to this game could have been probably ended around 30 minutes, 35 minutes. You would have gotten more Barons, you would have gotten more Dragons, you would have gotten Soul quicker, you would have been stronger. That would be the reason why this game looks so sloppy and you end up losing the game. Okay. Spend your damn gold. 1. Spend your damn gold. 2. Stop wasting time farm your camps. If there's no guaranteed play, there's no guaranteed play. The concept you need to understand is the faster I clear my camps, the more time I have to impact laners. The slower I clear my camps, the more I feel in between whether I farm or whether I impact my lanes. So instead, I could just connect and be in one choice, which is I'm gonna farm first, then I'm gonna help you out. What people do is they get, okay, do I farm? Do I impact? And then it's like I'm in the middle now. But if you just do one first, then do the other, you'll be able to make way more plays and you'll feel a lot better in the game. And the last thing is be disciplined with how you're fighting. This is just the worst fighting I've seen in a minute, and it's not because your Viego fighting is bad, it's because you have no discipline and you're not willing to stay alive in the fights. Alrighty. You wrote the 4 things down. Those are the 4 things. Soon I'm gonna have notes that I could display for everyone, but I don't have that set up just yet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.